Hi, welcome to Magwegwe. My name is Prince Valomasha. So we're here in Magwegwe West. So Magwegwe West falls under 4 jurisdictions under Magwegwe. So there is Old Magwegwe, there is New Magwegwe, there is Magwegwe North, Ekaslang, then there is Magwegwe West. So we're here to experience some township tourism and to learn about this beautiful township of Magwegwe West. And additionally, we're also here to meet up with Msiz'kay, a phenomenal artist. So we're going to spend time with Msiz'kay to learn about his craft and also meet some community members who are going to tell us about the history and some interesting streets like Rock 10, and there's also a street called AmaSuspect. So also going to learn more about that. And so I'm standing here at Terminus, which is the epicenter of Magwegwe West. Everything happens here, the way you catch your ETs going to town in Terminus. So it's the first time on the show. Welcome to Magwegwe Cook.
Awe.
Msiz'kay.
Sharp guys, okay.
Yeah, sharp.
No, man. Thanks for coming out, Magwegwe, you know.
So I think before, my first question is the stage name, Msiz'kay. So can you just elaborate on that, man?
Sure. I'm a cheetah creative. To shout out to Amachita, because I'm a cheetah creative. The name Msiz'kay I was actually given by Amachita.
Serious?
So growing up, Amachita, Usmindlozi, Umandla, Usmindlozi. Guys like Abomlamwil, Lakara, you know, into Zinjali. So Usmindlozi ngiyothi no wena ngeke sibeloke sikubiza Caesar, you know. Kumele la esikubize Msiz'kay, yabo.
Okay.
So yeah, Msiz'kay ngazi ngenilanga Usmindlozi umwayidini wabonta wena Msiz'kay la.
Serious?
So that's how the name came about. It's a funny story. It's yeah, what's unique about Magwegwe West is that thing, you know, like, I think mostly it's the people. Yeah. It's abantu bakhona you can't really say ngabegazi.
Okay.
You can't really say, you know, ngabesikhiweni. But somewhere phakathi.
Which you don't get in most townships.
Which you don't get in most townships, yeah. Abantu aba reserved, but they can be fun, you know, but they can be any moment. You can expect anything from these people. You don't know what to expect.
Okay.
Unpredictable.
So Sakale, you said here Magwegwe is J.W.Mthimkhulu. Then Blama shop. What's the landmark features that are here?
Yeah, of course. Obviously, Magwegwe West, the most important place is Msiz'kay. If you're in Magwegwe West headquarters, Magwegwe West Msiz'kay, that's the place to be. Magwegwe West.
Register.
Yeah, Magwegwe West ungafika Msiz'kay. Yeah, and then there's the shops, and then Totobisa, you know, lapho mdala babe, you know, bamba khona isikali, you know, izinto zakhona kanjalo. Before COVID kwakumnandi kakhulu man, you know, kwakumnandi kakhulu. And then Terminus, that's where you get all the fun things there, you know, everyone is there, and
sort of like a central point.
A central point, vele nje ayonke into yenzakala nje lapha, you know. And no. And then we have ground border.
Okay.
On a Sunday, vele hlala kwisiphithi.
Nandlala ngapha
awe
anazi Magwegwe North vele ngebhoda siyabulala
versus Magwegwe.
Magwegwe West kwayi walk over. Sasikwazi sesiya ku training. Then kule ndawo to AmaSuspect.
Oh yeah, AmaSuspect. Yeah, kule kasi lapana, you know, there's a whole area of talk AmaSuspect, you know. You know that thing ukuthi if ever ngaba break in, you know, and then everyone asks ukuthi but libona ngani ngobani abakwenzileyo lokho, you know. There was that group of boys
with AmaSuspect.
They were always AmaSuspect, you know, suspicious characters, always hanging on the corner. Abadala these guys really they don't have anything to do, but batshona benatha, you know, batshona bekombola, bahlupha abantwana bethu abasakwanisi ke magrosa, you know. Yeah,
so then the name AmaSuspect. Even like even if the guys went Temba Bamba somewhere, but umgwaqo lona is still known as
umgwaqo. I think umgwaqo was also suspicious.
Okay, thina singabahlali balapha e-Wrong 10. I-Wrong 10 iqale kanje besithi nje mawuthi ungena izimota lapha besiyithi sizidirector. Mayimoto iphuma lapha ibichiya something. Yabo ngoba nomsiz'kay sinje uyasupport yabo. I-Wrong 10 iqale kanjalo. Yikho uzothi e-Wrong 10 ngoba lezi imoto ezinenza kumele ze Terminus bezijika la. And then AmaSuspect abenge ngama junior yethu lawo. Laba babe yilaba abafana babethanda ukungena emakazi yabo. Babona isitela thina sisiphethe abe-Wrong 10 yabo. So yikho kwenza ukuthi sesibaphatha AmaSuspect ohlala lamaphoyisa.
Lento ngayithatha kubaba wayithatha kukhulu wayithatha kukhokho lento zoyinikeza abantwana tell them to go out and conquer.
Sakhuluma eMagwegwe West, can you just tell us memories usakhula lapho and going to the love of music, man?
Hey guys, man. Hey, when I was younger, I used to play tennis. Actually, I used to play tennis for my Tebelele.
Oh, serious?
Yeah, I used to play tennis. So it was from around grade 3.
Okay.
School, ekseni, fika nkhaya, leave the books, grab the racket, either back to practice esikolo or off to town to practice at BAC.
Oh, BAC,
you know,
yes.
Yeah. So it's stuff esinjalo until maybe roughly Form 2, yabo.
Okay.
So into le ngayenza for so long.
For so long.
Yeah.
So you thought you were going to have a career in tennis?
Too much. Ndoto chome ngandlala labo ba represent Zimbabwe ku Davis Cup. It's crazy, right? I'm telling you.
Then where did the shift come in now?
At some point in time I had a thing with my knee. Ngesikhathi ngiseng Form 2, so I have a problem with my knee. Asemphona ngitshona nyelile yabona ngisovuvuka la. You know nkhaya abaphuzi bahlala phansi. So at that point when I stopped doing tennis, and then that's when I started to write poetry.
Okay.
So the poems zaqala khona phana, you know. I was reading a lot because njengochomi vele we wasn't much of a umuntu wayetshona phandle yabo.
So introvert.
Okay. Yabo. So hlala mbala. I used to read. Hey man, I used to read too much.
Fiction.
So fiction
yeah.
So mostly I like poetry. So I started writing a lot of poetry, and I was lucky enough ukuthi I met someone who helped me turn those poems into songs.
Okay.
So that's how the poems became songs.
The music.
And then we started this music thing.
Okay. In terms of poetry into music, who actually assisted you in that shift?
In that shift. There's a guy who used to stay here in the hood, Ngokwakithi Virus. You know, an amazing producer, one of the most talented producers I've ever met in Millennium, you know. I met Virus when I was upper 6. You know, when I was in upper 6, sometime after. So he was making beats for a lot of kids in the hood, and he had been doing it for years actually, yabo. So we started hanging around in and you're interested in music, you'd go and hang around where he was working and just hang there. And just to be in that vibe. Music is being made in this space.
Exactly.
Shout out to him because he really taught me a lot. I learned a lot working with him. So he produced my first ever song that I recorded back in 2010.
Tell us about Eastern Cape, man, East London. I saw that you went there for a year. How was it aside?
I actually stayed Mthatha for 3 years, and then East London for a year. So I actually stayed here for 4 years. Yes. An amazing experience, my brother. An amazing experience. I want to go back, Pella.
After COVID.
After COVID, definitely. You know, it was a great experience. You know, it's Xhosa, learning is Xhosa, the language, the people. and the place.
The place, man.
That's how you know ukuthi indawo suyithanda.
Sukhumbula.
That's how you know you feel it's a place that's easy to fall in love.
Fall in love. And you also had your first interview in Tanzania.
Yeah.
Tell us more about that now.
So imagine for a boy from Magwegwe, you know. So by the time I left Bulawayo lapha going to school Eastern Cape, I had already recorded Msiz'kay, produced by the virus.
Yes.
So ngiyafika lapha vele ngiyazincanywa vele yabo ngisothi mina ngumsiz'kay. So because of good music yabo nxa iphakathi kwakho, you quickly make similar friends.
Exactly.
I'll pause yabo.
So
I quickly made friends with other guys. We're also doing the same thing at Varsity. And then Bamfago line up for this big show that was at school. And these guys from Tanzania FM, they saw me performing. They were like, hey, my guy, you. Now what you doing this coming Friday?
Stop, man.
Come through for an interview. We want to play your songs and we want to talk about you, your music. Oh, you're from Zimbabwe? What? It was even more interesting. It's funny how music can do that. It can unite people.
It can unite people. And Sakulumale, you're saying you were like you got united in that community.
Yeah.
What are your views on ubuntu? Like Africans, just the love that they showed you that side in the same Cape.
It's amazing, bro. For me, yabona abantu like kumele bebe ngabantu abakwazi ukuhlalisana, you know, and be able to just be in harmony with each other. Into zobudlwangudlwangu lezi sikubeke neceleni, you know. If we as people could learn to appreciate and love one another and just understand that, you know. I feel like we could go further as people, especially as black people and as Africans.
Okay.
So yeah, speaking of Magwegwe West, Ikaslami, Magwegwe West veletina izinto ze-culture lama artists ezincane yabona. So Msiz'kay is not the only artist from Magwegwe West. Kukhona Uvuyo Brown, shout out to Uvuyo Brown, super talented, best female artist winner Bulawayo Arts Awards in 2020. Hlala khona la eKaslami eMagwegwe West. Shout out to Usmoky Joint, shout out to Tarek Bravo, shout out to CTL. All amazing artists abaphuma khona lapha eMagwegwe West. Shout out to Slola Mkhonto, uyapusha all the way in SA. And last but not least, shout out to Mluje, also from eMagwegwe West, uyapusha khona ngale SA. So yeah, make sure you come out to Magwegwe West. Check out ikasi lika Msiz'kay. Ayoba.
Ukusenza lo Msiz'kay, I would say kufana lokuthi ngabangani abatshona belokuphikisana, but at the end kuphume very good product.
Okay, so like work is done at the end of the day.
Yeah, work is done at the end of the day. Khona nje vele mina ngeke ndefine ngebaleli one irole engidlalayo. Because you could say I'm part-time manager and also at times, funny enough, and there are songs I ate something, but also was
exactly
because
that's kind of Msiz'kay.
Exactly.
Okay. Then Msiz'kay lela pikas le Magwegwe West. What interesting feature can you tell us about Magwegwe West?
I would say maybe the area around Terminus has always been an interesting feature for most people ababuyayo, especially abayenza maybe ama music video. At times ibasuka vele beshutile something khona ngale. I don't know what it is about the area khona umbibanika what kind of view khona pa. If you remember, there were guys abakhona pa ababe group okuthiwa iCoTimmy.
Yes.
They shot there.
Okay.
Most of the video was shot there. Msiz'kay yenenjana la yes shot there. I think he video yake ungiyabheja. Yes, wayekhona pa. plus iMagwegwe West ayisuke kuhluphe kangaka ukuthi kusithi hayi manje angikwazi ukuthi ngiyangaphi, particularly let's say uthe uzobona Msiz'kay kanjani or kule inye indawo esiqambileyo lapho ufuna ukuya kiyo like sike safika KoTimmy lapha ayilashi indawo yakhona because it's a small place. Asondawo enkulu, it's a small place ukuthi within 15 minutes uyakwanisa ukuthi uzubhodile wayiqeda.
Then the type of genre that you're doing now,
Yeah.
How did it come about?
So for years I was doing straight up hip hop.
Yes.
Yeah, so just doing straight up hip hop, like every other rapper, you know. I was fortunate again to meet Joe Masego.
Nice.
And have
Joe
him
Masego.
like as a brother, you know. So Joe then took me under his wing, and then he taught me music production.
Okay.
Yabo. So with his guidance, yabo, I then set out to create something unique because wayehlala esitsho ukuthi you know into yakho eyenza bafana, but it's just like everything else that is out there. You need to make it what stand out. I remember that was when I made, I don't know if you know the song
Yeah.
with the my Jaivan sample.
Yes.
It was an idea influenced by Joe Masego, you know. So it sounded so good, and I really loved it. I fell in love with the sound.
Okay.
So from then on,
So you got hooked.
it sound evolve,
You
know, it sound evolved from there, and then it became more Afro based, and we just wanted to do something that is unique.
Okay.
Always.
Okay.
Yeah.
Great work you also put on those two albums. How was it working towards the production of those two albums?
It was a nightmare. Yo, making music is always a nightmare. Yo. It was fun. It was fun, but it was a lot of work. I won't lie. It was really fun, but it was a lot of work. It involved a lot of sleepless nights because I'm not only just an artist, but I'm also producing in the background. I'm also doing the sound engineering in the background. I'm writing in the background. It's more than just one thing that you're doing for yourself, for your brand. So I think yikho kwakusenza umsebenzi ube mnene. Yeah, ube mnene. But it was all in all, it was fun. I won't lie.
Okay. So listen to Ngawuzwa Umoya Wami. And I was like, yeah, go back, go imnandi. So how did that song come about and working with our Q Lomzo 7?
That's a long story, bro. That song's got so many stories.
I hope it's a true story.
I caught. So Ngawuzwa Umoya Wami is one of those songs that I like to say I wrote with my feet. So I'm one of those people who like to take walks nyana, yabo.
Okay.
So I was walking through town, and then I came across this cup here. Babe love it, David.
Bese mathandweni.
Akwangicaphula.
Wozungena ngomoya ubuke.
Ngawuzwa Umoya Wami because usisi lo wayehamba lo Chomlo wayemuhle ndoda. Yabo.
Isiqaphopo mntana.
It's funny because that's what I thought. Ekhanda lami like, oof. Yeah, ngibona uhamba le chere ngifuna Ngawuzwa Umoya Wami, you know. Ngase ngibona ukuthi no. Into le imnandi. But mina ngazama ukuyiqhubeka ngedwa. So that's when we reached out to Ubuntu Velaphi Kumbo.
Okay.
Shout out to Mr. Vici.
Okay.
So Mr. Vici then took over, and then the bass that you hear on the song, the choirs that you hear on the song, the guitars that you hear on the song, we had him come on and play the keys and add those. Okay. So when we went back, Tinesa Sesigwenza afterwards was just to put the whole thing together and glue it, to make it beat that what was.
Yeah, it's
but I'm telling you, it was magic throughout. One magic moment to the next magic moment to the next magic moment. Because after that, then came our cue, and I was like,
that verse, man.
More magic.
And
then came Zo 7, and that was more magic,
man.
The whole thing just became.
And it was also #1 on Sky's Metro.
Yeah.
and
Yeah, the biggest song of 2020.
in 20 man.
Yeah.
What impact do you want to have in this world? Msiz'kay, the work that you've done. What impact do you want to have?
Yeah, kumele ukuthi someone somewhere to Msiz'kay inspire them. Kumele bebe labantu abangu-100,000 yabona. From Bulawayo kuphela. Well, almost who inspires you to Msiz'kay, you know. That guy.
At least you've got one now.
Yeah.
It's about 3, yeah.
To that guy, I would wake up and I would hustle because I'll be listening to Msiz'kay sitting Ngokwakithi Lokhu, you know. Msiz'kay city when amaunga sakwenzanga ngoba nozokwenza, you know, like Msiz'kay city kancane kahlangana, you know, pushing people. You know, we want to entertain people.
Yeah.
Of course, obviously, make people dance, make people laugh, make people cry sometimes, but the overall goal, we want to inspire people.
Okay.
Yeah, make people dream. You know, dream big.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah. Big, huh?
Big.
Yeah.
Very big.
And also get some motivation along the way.
Get motivated, yeah.
Okay. Then if people want to connect to you, buy your music, can you just tell them how they can do that?
Sure. Umculo wethu wonke nje, phose wonke nje. Ukhona nje ku internet laphana yabo. So since before the album Bazovuma, we've been putting up music in music stores, and if you want to find the music, you can find it there. Also lo Msiz'kay ungamthola lapho kubo Instagram, labo Facebook, labo Twitter, you know, to connect with the artist.
Yeah.
Send me a message ngaphendula mina.
Fast.
Angisoze ngikubhuthize.
Also Facebook, Instagram, Twitter at Msiz'kay.
At Msiz'kay.
Okay. Super. Hey Ben, just hope you go places.
Yes.
Okay. Uzahamba. And thank you for being ambassador, man, for Magwegwe West Bulawayo in Zimbabwe and also at large. And wherever you go, man, make that money. I want to inspire that. Was inspired. That album anytime?
Soon.
Or no go say pay.
Iyahlangana.
Creativity funa iskati, energy.
The time that it deserves.
Cheers, man.
Away, bro. Away.
Okay, thank you for watching. We are here in Magwegwe West. So where I'm standing, we used to come play soccer here. So all the club, coach on my banner. And those who are from Magwegwe West can relate to what I'm saying. So Tina Magwegwe North also it's a slack ground here, but it was actually closer sometimes to come play here in Magwegwe West, and we'd play Magwegwe West. It's rough. So it was nice, and also having that club here. So thank you for watching, spending some time with Msiz'kay. So I'll just leave everything in regards to Msiz'kay. Just follow Msiz'kay. He's a phenomenal artist, very talented artist, great artist. On Apple Music, you can also follow his page on YouTube, on Facebook, Instagram, and also on Twitter. It's at Msiz'kay. Also, come visit Magwegwe West Township Tourism, beautiful place. Like I said, Magwegwe West is part of old Magwegwe, new Magwegwe, Magwegwe North, and this becomes the 4th Magwegwe West. So my name is Prince Sivalo Mahlangu. I'll catch you on the next one. Remember, keep the love, keep the wound. Togoza. Let's say.